membrane. Insane in the brain. Oh, we're getting the ditto. Are you guys ready to see cutscenes? No one close the door. Hold on, let me go close the door for them.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, brothers, we're starting off with Imago taking a really early lead, 20%. Now 30%. Look at this man go. I don't really get to see in Ultimate. You don't really get to see a lot of Ditto, period. And so it's a rare sight to see how a character matches up against themselves. It's just kind of funny. Where did you go? I mean, well, we got a Ditto. We got a Ditto here. We got the Falcos doing their thing. You know what I didn't expect is for the chat to still be in center screen. Yeah. So here's something that I'll ask you. Of these two, I feel like they meet each other in bracket consistently. Who has the winning record overall? That doesn't against each other. It's even? Hey, look, they died the same way. Yeah, I mean, like.
I will say, Resta probably has the ball in overall.
Yeah, both of these are much more consistent players. They normally get stuffed out by some of the players who don't. It didn't come this time.
Well, actually, they've always been really tough at most of the time they do that.
Interesting.
Yeah. The last time. That's what we got Resta. He's been like super good with all these songs.
But he's fiending for it. He's fiending for it. He's so close. He can taste it. It's in his mouth, bro. It's in his mouth.
And honestly, with the way he plays and how well he executes the game, like I said, right now, I believe in conversation with and he is able to execute it so well.
Had enough already?
That understanding shot that like every other like mid-level smash that we have here.
Yeah, honestly, it's from my experience, especially as of recently, because I did play him earlier, is that in like you can tell from his game plan, or not from his gameplay itself, that it always seems like he knows what to do, even when he's losing. Like he understands it, and he's perfectly calm and confident in himself through and through, and that really carries him through a lot of the matches. That confidence in yourself is what closes out matches for you, and that trust in oneself really gets you through those like nail biters, those last hits, you know.
And like honestly, like I said, I think Resta, even though he has
Oh my god! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
like I said,
Oh my gosh! No, it's okay. That one was a little hard to hit. I was expecting him to go for a spike eventually, but it doesn't matter. Look at the amount of percent that he has. Like, yeah, he doesn't have stage control right now, but never mind. Cutscenes. Oh, Imago's been playing phenomenal.
So far, has just been showed that he's just better. It's up to Imago to figure out as the first as the something they try to do to
Nice. Awesome.
What were you gonna say?
Um, so I was gonna say is that I'm not exactly sure if there's one single thing that Imago can improve on, to like help with this matchup. I just think he needs to work on his tools as a player overall in order to overcome this hurdle right now. He's only got a few games to do it too, so.
And they're kind of, I mean, what you're saying is true. Resta's kind of running with it. Look at this. Yeah, he barely lost his first stock, but he took 2 in 1 stock.
Right.
Like, homeboy's moving.
And just talking about like the individual feats of the match, we saw that phenomenal like Edge Guardian segment earlier too.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. This is Imago's definitely struggling a lot more. He definitely does seem less seasoned in this specific matchup. Because it's one thing to know the character, it's another thing to know how to play against the character. Like everyone for a while struggles in a Ditto, you know?
Right.
It's until you learn how to like properly comprehend the game and more specifically your character, you're able to use what you know of your character's flaws, and use it against your own character in a situation like this. Again, it's so rare that we have situations like this in the game with like 80 plus characters, but it does happen, and
Yeah.
it's always very interesting. This is a very, I mean, I was gonna say this is a slow match, but we're almost done. But it just seems like a slow match because both these characters are relatively slow. They take their turns, you know. It's just that Resta, honestly, is that kid who just refuses to give back the toys. He's not allowing Imago the opportunity to set up anything. And look.
I agree, Ernie. That word.
Had enough already?
What he said.
Yeah. This is, like I said, this is just coming down to Resta's Falco being super developed.
Oh, yeah.
Kappa, thank you so much. I am sponsored by Kappa today. He is fueling me for my amazing commentary today with this espresso shot. And now I won't be able to go to sleep.
You could have just waited for internet.
I appreciate it. You're going to In-N-Out right now.
Can you get me something?
Am I unmuted?
Bro, I want him so bad.
Anyways, now that we're all by ourselves now.
Yeah, no, like we're just seeing like the same repeat. They're both taking their turns, taking sharing similar percentage, and this is right here is where we're going to see who's going to take the lead right away.
Right.
Because this percent is where Falco normally gets their shine. They're different stop. And so, I personally believe this is a matter of who gets stopped.
Yeah.
It seems like again we're gonna repeat with Resta just softly.
Nice.
I'm like,
Ooh, he's so meaty. You know what I love about Resta is he's so good at like doing these these flash second reactions to go for a kill option. Like down air range, he hits it all the time. Up smash, always hits it too. He is so good at like pulling the trigger on them when it's completely necessary.
oh yeah, and again, it's that reaction time. It's that recognition of a potential situation that you have in your position essentially. It's impressive, and it's something that you do need to really sharp polish like a diamond.
Right.
Because that is what's going to get you those stocks, those wins, those early leads, or those clutches. Is that recognition of like, oh hey, I have a very specific opportunity here. I can take it, and not only just recognize it, but then you react to it and react accordingly. And again, it just boils back down to this confidence and this like self-assurance that like, hey, I know my game plan, I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna shut you out. And again, we're seeing the repeat of game 2.
Yeah, the thing about Resta's Falco being so developed is that he's able to take extra opportunities that other people wouldn't. And, like his resume is just bigger, so he's able to, do a lot more with that.
Yeah, and we're not. I personally want to see Imago go out there and really punish this Falco uppie, because like he should know out of anyone else. Like this Falco uppie's trash. You can just go out there with any aerial, just beat it out 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, take a few steps from Resta. like do the same things he's doing. Learn what he's doing better than you and apply it to yourself, and then expand upon it.
Yeah, and that's where the individual players really shine. Is that we can all learn the combos of one character, but it's everything else outside of that. How do you get to that combo? How do you finish the combo? How do you get stock? How do you play your neutral? All of that is your individual thing.
Right.
And it's okay to take pages and like pieces of other people's playbooks and other people's game plan. It's 100% okay. Do it. Like, it's what wins. If that's what wins, throw your
Right.
own twist on it if you feel like you're plagiarizing.
Yeah.
But like,
Learning how to up tilt up air is